Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Let's pull some cards together. See what wants to come out, huh? Usually, I don't like pulling any cards before I start the reading because I want it to be transparent. I want you to see what's going on. But it's harder to get people to stay when you don't immediately start with your soulmate is coming, or like someone's cheating on you, or like they're talking behind your back or something like that, but I don't know what's coming out yet. So let's see what message spirit has for you. We have romantic feelings coming out. Falling in love, affection, happiness, and emotions. You have a crush on someone? Are you feeling giddy and in love? What's this about? We have new love coming out and parties. So you might meet someone new. You might develop romantic feelings towards a new person in your life, and you might meet them at a party. So we have honeymoon phase, childlike, moving on, new beginning, celebration, event, public social gathering. Nice. Okay. So you might meet this new person that you develop romantic feelings for at a party, and it might get a little steamy. Okay. Make sure to, if it does get 18 plus, make sure to be adequately protected in more ways than one. You know what I'm talking about? We're grown. You might hook up with this person that you meet and it might cause some anxiety. Why will this cause anxiety? Let's get a clarifier for that. Why would this cause anxiety? This is the last card, by the way. This is the last card, by the way. There's nothing on the bottom or the top. Why would this cause anxiety? Toxic relationship. What is up with the toxicity? Is it because it's winter? What is up with that? Okay, so fighting, codependent, misunderstanding, trigger. Okay, I'm just going to take the trigger. I'm going to take it as you might be triggered by this turning into a situationship because you have a lot of romantic feelings for this new person. You might have met this person already, or you're gonna meet them soon. You might be invited out and meet them there, then you hook up with them. That's why I said use protection so that the anxiety doesn't stem from unwanted guests or consequences. And the anxiety might also come from you being scared that this turns into another situationship or something that, like, something toxic, something codependent you experienced in the past because you went into the relationship too early and too prematurely is what I'm hearing. But let's pull some cards to see where this is going. We have the Queen of Wands coming out in the reverse. She's usually really creative. She's in her power. She's like, she takes like direct action. She's really determined. But when she comes out in the reverse, it's usually more of a jealous like energy. It's a little bit manipulative. It's like, okay, but we have the Four of, okay, when she comes up like that, I'm hearing advice from spirit. Okay, I'm hearing advice from spirit. It's like saying no to certain emotions that want to come up. It's like fighting against your own inner anxiety monster, right? It's like resting your thoughts, resting your mind, making sure you have methods of calming yourself down. And if it doesn't work, then just clearly communicate what's the issue. Why do you have to carry this burden of nervousness by yourself? Just clearly communicate it so at least you don't have to, like, we have the, what is it? Sorry, the Seven of Pentacles coming out in the upright. That's like, yeah, be patient with yourself. Try to grow from the experiences from the past. Don't let them trigger you negatively. Try to, like, get something out of it and be grateful for maturing is what I'm hearing. Be a bit like a parent. Parent yourself to get out of this anxious headspace because this is something you're supposed to enjoy. You might not even have any, like, any need to think like this. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So, usually this is about materialism and like being corrupt or whatnot with your money, like just being in a bad energy when it comes to money matters. But I'm also seeing him as a bit unstable just because usually the King of Pentacles is like the most grounded energy you can be, right? I see him as a bit impatient and unstable, unstable, the King of Pentacles. So try to stabilize your emotions. Try not to let, okay, there's a lot of pain and like I'm seeing a lot of like, there's nothing on the bottom or the top. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm getting like a lot of different pictures from the past where you've been in situations that cause these triggers of anxiety and like fear of abandonment, fear of codependency, fear of toxic relationships, fear of like just being triggered. I'm surprised the Six of Cups didn't come out here because this is giving inner child triggers. To me, we have the the Ten of Swords coming out as well, which is like in the upright too. So this is like betrayal, it's pain, it's sadness. It's a really like, look at him. There's 10 swords in his back, you know, being stabbed in the back, you know, literally. And then we have the Chariot coming out as well, which is like, it's fast movement. It's like, it's quick, you know. So with pain like this and the Chariot coming out, I mean, usually it can also stand for like travel or like being determined about something, taking action. But what I'm sensing is that you get triggered fast. You get triggered fast when you see certain patterns arising in a relationship, whether it be new or old. You get triggered really fast because it was a really painful energy you've been in the past, you know. This could be from childhood, this could also just be in past relationships. So let the triggers, the advice I'm hearing right now is let the triggers come fast. Look at them, take them in, acknowledge them, but don't accept them. Let them go as fast as they came, right? So let's pull one more oracle card. Oh, this was such a giddy, you might feel really disappointed about how you're reacting to this new love, to this new relationship, because this was such a, because we started with romantic feelings, new love, party, hookup. It was a really youthful and like fun energy, but that anxiety kind of destroyed everything and made it so swordy. There's so much about like your structure, your very foundations being shaken up by this, and like the thoughts are just running wild. You have Giraffe coming out with reflection. So if you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. Exactly. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. That's what I'm saying. Don't accept the emotions that come, these triggers that come, for what they are. Just look at them, like acknowledge them, and then let them go as fast as they come. Just like I said, as fast as they came. Let's get one more card before I close out your reading. Thank you. We have Perseverance with the end coming out. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so impetuous. By pacing yourself, the end result will be far more rewarding. Slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others. Yeah, again, I just said that. So don't let this anxiety eat you up. If you really don't know where you stand with someone, just clearly communicate what you're troubled with, like what's eating you up is what I'm hearing. So yeah, good luck out there. That was your reading.